Do you think it would take 10 years? Let's say you was in a relationship with a woman for 10 years and you haven't married her yet?
That'll never. Well, I guess I would have.
Do you think that the woman has the right to be upset, or because I seen this video, I'm not sure if y'all seen it, where a dude proposed to a girl.
Okay.
And he had the ring out and proposed to her. Actually, I have the video. I retweeted it. I retweeted last year because it was.
It was just an anniversary.
Yeah, because we were supposed to talk about it, but somehow we got off topic.
I mean, that happened.
Yeah, just like
you might have had some topics today that.
Oh, I'm sure his.
Oh, I mean, we have we have to go over because.
Oh, okay.
We need to.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
You let Chris just take over with the first?
No, because I needed, because he didn't touch on it last week, and I needed to. This is
fine.
This is not right. Like
But here's the video. Hold on, let me see.
He proposed after 10 years. And this happened.
I ain't gonna record you because that's up. Like, I just proposed to my girl.
10 years,
we've been together.
10 years.
Yeah, we've been together for 10 years, and I just proposed to her, and she's just sitting here and just looking at the ring. You just sitting here looking at
in
it.
the car, you ain't put no thought into it. You ain't taking me out to dinner or nothing.
no thought. Look at that
No
ring.
type of little setup, bro.
Why do it? But
flowers, nothing. Just this
But
ring.
Crystal,
And then after 10 years.
Crystal,
Oh.
you said you wanted to be married.
I don't want
I went out and bought this
like
ring.
5 years ago. I don't want that shit. Now it take you another 5 years to propose to me. No, I don't want
What you mean? So 10 years? Look, 10 years to me. That tells me if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
it. Don't take you 10 years.
People true colors.
It do not take you
People
10
true
years.
colors don't be covered. Like, I gotta see your
It
true
take you
colors.
10 years.
It do take people 10 years. Everybody not the same. Like, I don't get it. What you talking about? Like, so you really don't want to. You don't want to marry me.
You know what? I'm packing my shit.
So you finna break up with me because I got you a ring 10 years later?
What type of thought is this? We in the car.
What you mean we in the car? Like, it don't matter where you get proposed to, as long as you get proposed to.
I don't want that shit. Can you stop recording me?
I'm not gonna stop recording because you're unappreciative, and I want to show the world how unappreciative my girl is. Like, I don't understand right now. Like, you got a whole, like, you know how much I spent on this ring, and you complain about
That's at
where
least
I
2
proposed
carats.
to you at.
Bro, that triggered me.
Thoughts.
I proposed to my ex-wife in the kitchen on the floor. No one was around. No card. No. You know what I'm saying? No video for the world to see, right? Because this just goes to show that women want the attention more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
What? So would you rather get the attention? Because what she said was, let's listen to what she said, not about what we think. She said, you didn't give me a card. There was no thought put into it. There was no roses. Like, he got you the ring.
2 carats. That thing has got to be 2
That
carats.
thing is rocked up. Like, what do you mean? So you're telling me I need to go spend all this money. In addition to spending the money, I also need to flash it up with roses and a card, and I need to take you out and propose in a restaurant for all the people can look at you. Oh my God. Like what are you talking about?
Bro, they're 10 years in.
You're 10 years in.
You're not getting all that.
Like, at this point, you're already together.
Y'all
The
are already
the
married.
marriage, the paperwork, it's all just simply just to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Because honestly, for the man, it's not making him feel better.
This is not for him at all.
Not for him at all. He's still doing that for you. And the level of ungratefulness, the level of disrespect, that repulses me.
That's right.
Like I do not like to, number one, be disrespected, because I think that I'm a very respectful person. I think that I'm very generous. I think I'm very kind. I think that I show gratitude, and I demand those things in return. Those are all basic things, right? And that turns my stomach just watching that. And this is why, like, men see this, and this is why men aren't getting married. Like, bro, why? Because you do this. If he married her 5 years ago, and they stayed together for 5 years, now they're at 10 years. Just because she had a ring doesn't mean that she's not going to turn into this person who she is now.
Correct.
So
that 5 years of her not getting a ring didn't make her react that way.
Right.
That's who she is.
That's who she is.
That's the reason why he didn't give her the ring.
That's why you didn't get the ring in the first place. What is it? It's disrespectful. It's combative. Like, it's childish. Like, bro, we've been together 10 years. Like, and you stayed all this time, so why not like, you wanted this.
Devil's advocate.
No, sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna destroy you.
He's not gonna destroy me.
If you wanna play devil's advocate on this, I'm
just playing devil's advocate so we can get a different
remove your
perspective.
soul from your body. Go ahead.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
Before you continue, let me just say this. Steven wouldn't do that. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that what he did was correct or the right thing.
And that's all Mel really has to say.
But
let him say what he's got to say.
But I wouldn't do that. But she's completely wrong.
It doesn't make what she did right.
I'm not saying he's wrong.
Mel, say what you
Go
got.
ahead, Mel.
Chris ready to explode.
Yeah, he's ready. Go ahead.
I need somebody to unleash on.
No, okay. When men are proposing, we're doing it for the woman. We're not
Correct.
doing it because we want to do it. You know what I mean? And so if you know your woman, you wouldn't propose while you're driving while you're driving at nighttime in the car. I mean, to me, it doesn't come off as it's something that's like, it's more like, all right, hey, let's just get married. You know, like, if you take the woman's feelings into consideration, I mean, there's a lot of things that we do for women. So if you would have a more setting, if it's something that's at home, but while driving, I can see how that's an inconvenience. You could have caused a car crash, you know, but also, like, how long does it take? That's why I asked the question prior. It doesn't. I don't think it takes 10 years to.
No, that's cap.
To
He didn't want to tell her the real reason.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It just showed. I mean, we can see it right there.
But it didn't show that he put effort or thought into it.
I mean,
Correct.
spending $2,000-3,000 is effort and thought.
It's not about the ring. I mean, the ring is going to be what it is, but it's about the moment. Women want the moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be in front of people or in a mall or in front of family. It could be something that's a little bit more intimate.
Okay, well, that was like what I did.
Okay, I'll give you that. Let me raise you one. So, me and my girl of 2 years, we've discussed marriage. She knows that it's really gonna be for her. I'm, whatever. But I take the time. I plan a whole day. We go. Let's say we go on a trip. We go to a very nice restaurant. At the end of the night, there's a flower arrangement and a violinist playing, and there's a song in the background, right? All predetermined by me, and it's a wedding song, right? Or a song talking about marriage. You know, people be using them songs. Mm-hmm. I get
Bruno Mars.
The whole ambiance is set. I get on a knee.
Oh, here we go.
She starts crying, right? She already knows because the frequency is there. I get on my knee, and I hand her a ring made out of twine.
Twine?
Twine.
What is that?
It's a
twig.
it's like a yarn or it's a rope.
Oh, it's just not expensive.
It's like a natural fiber.
Okay.
It's not a diamond ring.
It's not a diamond ring.
It's studded in platinum.
And I give her, so I've done the whole moment thing, and I give her a ring made of twine. How do you think she's going to react?
Depends on who the woman is.
No, stop the cap. How is she going to
not
react?
that, because some people
Okay,
how
most
would this?
women-
Okay, how about this? How would this woman react?
She would react like, what the fuck is this?
Okay,
Exactly.
let's go off of that.
So my point is, the ring does matter. It matters. It all
I
matters.
didn't say it didn't matter. I said
You did.
no, in the car. I said yes, the ring mattered, but in the car, it's about the moment. Like
It's about the ring and it's about it all. They want it all.
but he didn't put any effort into the proposal. All he did was invest money into it.
I mean, whoa. What do you mean all? That's not.
I'm not discrediting the
Okay,
effort
all right.
because I mean I understand. Like, bruh, I don't want to pay all this money for this stupid ring.
Right.
I would never want to do anything.
Let's
like
not
that.
minimize money because money is time.
It's energy.
And it's
is-
and plus, I understand that diamonds aren't even valuable like that.
You're
not.
not getting a diamond ring from me.
not.
You mean
You're not getting a diamond ring from me.
You would get, if anything, you would like if I was to get into that situation, I would get a stone or a ruby or some sapphire or something that I understand, but not these diamonds that they are constantly putting in.
They're lab made.
all the diamonds coming out are just being lab made. They're not even but they're not even mining real diamonds anymore. right? It's not even. They're literally they're just making them in the factories.
Yeah,
and they
because,
sell them just slightly less, so
Right.
they still hold value, but they're harder. They shine more. Like,
You might as well get a CZ.
what's the point? Like, no one's gonna ever know.
No, unless you get a diamond tester, it looks good.
Yeah.
They just
Okay. I want to say my opinion about it.
No, go ahead, sorry.
I've just been basically going,
That's my bad.
No, you're good. So, Mel, I understand that he didn't put thought into the moment. I 100% agree. Obviously, they've been together for 10 years. They're already married. So it's like, yo, let's make this official.
Right.
Now, you're coming from a standpoint of a woman who's been with the guy for 2 years. This is a 10-year relationship.
Everyone knows.
So it's different. She doesn't get that. Sorry, you don't get it. Sorry.
Why not?
Because it's 10 years, bro.
Why is 10 years makes you it gets rid of the effort or the amount? I mean, I get there's time in.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's doing it because it's a thing with them. They're getting married because it's a thing. Like, girl, I've been taking care of you for 10 years. We have children. We have a house together. But I don't got no ring on my finger. That's the only reason he's doing it. Because in his mind, they're already married.
Yeah.
Dudes aren't spending 10 years with a woman unless they're committed.
But that shouldn't negate the effort that you show for someone that you love.
It's
Like
not
that-
negating the effort,
It's
Mel.
like it's getting. Oh, let's just say she had this fairy tale moment. She wanted to be married, and this is the person she decides that she wants to dedicate her time to. And the moment that she gets this proposal, it's in a car.
Bro, that's
I mean,
Disney.
I get it, but you can from
So-
her perspective, she will be let down.
What
Not
about all the
talking about
women
her
that got married prior to cell phones? Do you think that all of them were in a public place? All of them were this? Oh, right. I mean,
No,
it's
this is Disney.
They've created that. As I said, we're talking about a man that did propose in under 2 years, who did it in his house on the kitchen floor. Like, I mean, so she posted her ring. She posted her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got her nails done. She did all that. And that was good enough. So, but he, in her defense, and this is the only thing I'm going to give her, the only thing, he knows her.
Correct.
He should have done it in a way that she would find it to be acceptable.
Yeah,
Correct.
That would be ideal.
That is the only thing I'm going to give to her.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, damn that. Because
And I agree with that.
Because he gave her what she asked for. They're already married. So in his mind, he's like, bro, I'm taking money out of our family's pocket
Correct.
to give you a ring to solidify something that's already solidified.
Correct.
Just to make you feel better.
But that's when you don't understand the value of money. You don't see that, right? Because if everything's just given to you, if everything is just handed to you, and like yada yada yada, and if you don't understand the value of money, because that's how it comes off. 10 years, they're living together. They probably have kids. They probably have multiple kids. And he went out and paid all this money for a ring. That means that man took the time to save. That means he's been working overtime. He's been busting his ass to make sure that he can then go out and get you something decent.
Right.
The fact that he said, girl, do you see this ring? He clearly spent money on it.
Right.
Now, that could have been $500. It could have been $5,000. But it was enough. I agree. I'm just saying it was enough for him to make it a point to be like, girl, do you see this ring? I put money into this. And then what happens is that money is then is like women will look at money like, well, all he did was take me on a date. I don't owe him anything. Well, you have to understand that in order for you to get money, it takes time, right? And time is the most valuable thing on the planet, is it not?
Agreed.
Right? So if you have to trade time for money, and then money for some people would be number 2. So you're talking about, I could say top 3, right? Health would probably be number 2, but top 3.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
I'm just follow me on this, right? So let's just say number 2, right? Money is highly important and valuable, right? So you're trading 2 of your top 2 most important things, time and money, to provide something for somebody, right? And then I'm saying, well, I need something back of close to equal value, right? Which I'm not asking for your money, right? So then you have to do something that then provides or requires you to put time into it. This is why Men say, well, I want someone who's fit, feminine, they can cook, right? They can clean, they're nice, whatever. Because it takes time to learn those things. You don't wake up, or you're not born that way. If you don't know how to cook, okay, well, take your time, the most valuable thing you have, and learn. Read a book, watch YouTube, right? Take your time and then go to therapy so you can deal with those traumas. You can release a lot of that masculine energy. You can release more of your feminine. Take your time and then clean up the house, or go out and run, or go to the gym. Things that I'll be willing to pay for or trade my time, which equal money, to then give you, so that way you can then go do these things. Men are more than welcome or are willing to do that, but they want something in return, or they want to be reciprocated in some way. And that means that you need to then trade your time for something else, because I don't want your money. So that means you need to trade time for something else to give to me. And what's happening is a lot of women are trading their time for money, and then not giving the money, and then saying, well, I can't give you much of anything else, because they're trading all their time for money. Right? And this is why men feel like we don't get anything back. We don't feel like we get anything in return. And once again, all she had to do was just be grateful. She didn't have to be happy about it. Maybe it wasn't what she wanted, but just be grateful. Go cry to your friends later, right? Take a picture of your ring. Girl, he finally did it. I'm da-da-da-da. Like, let's plan a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you could have responded completely different, but they don't see it that way.
Here's how a feminine woman would have responded. And this is why he didn't give her the ring for 10 years. It's in the car. It's dark. We're on our way home. We've been out working all day, whatever. Are you serious right now? Is that a ring? Next thing, when she verifies that what she's experiencing is really happening, tears start to flow. Well, now she can't drive. She pulls over the car. She gets out. Baby, get out the car. This is not the way that I would necessarily want this, but I cannot believe you finally, you know what I'm saying, are giving me the ring. Like, I'm so happy right now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You can say, this isn't the way that I ever imagined it, but I'm happy, I'm grateful that you wow, look at this ring. You know what I'm saying? And fucking cry and kiss him and go home.
Right. And then post it. Like,
right.
Get your attention on the internet.
Right. Don't tell him, I don't want that effing ring. I don't care. 10 years? I wanted the ring 5 years ago.
No, you pissed me off with this one.
Like,
that shit
that's
triggered
just
me.
not, it's, bro, no, he didn't do it the way that society says it should be done. But that's literally just Disney. And what I'm not going to do is validate her Disney fantasy. I'm not doing it.
I gave her that one little thing.
I'm not doing it.
you
I'm
didn't
not
give
doing
that?
it. The ring enough. The ring is more than enough, because let's also be clear. Rings are a new thing as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
this diamond ring.
Okay, yeah.
The diamond ring thing is new. A token, sure. But the diamond ring thing, it's all,
Jewelers.
K jewelers.
Pharmacies. Hallmark.
Hallmark.
I don't know. I think of wellness. You always think of pharmacies and the
Lifetime
Matrix.
channel.
Yeah, Lifetime.
You know what I'm saying? It's all propaganda. So
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Right.
So I don't know, Mel. I can't, because
Hey. Hey.
Mel doesn't agree.
No,
Go ahead,
you
take it.
you
No.
want to play devil's advocate.
I'm
so.
with y'all.
No, I know.
I mean-
It was the fact that you.
I mean, I have to. There's women out there who don't think
There's
like
3
us.
women that watch our podcast.
So we have no. I mean,
More than that.
no.
3.9.
Shout out to all our women, because most of the women who rock with our podcast are the ones who are
They're
interacting.
commenting.
Yeah.
The dudes ain't.
Yeah, we
Guys don't rock with us.
really
Red,
do.
stop commenting. I ain't seen Reg in the comment section.
because she got tired of our BS.
No, he.
Oh, Reg?
Yeah, his name is Reg.
I thought you were talking about Reggie.
No.
You know Reggie came
I
on the
thought
podcast.
you were talking about Reggie, too.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
But yeah, he used to comment. But no, trust me. I'm with y'all.
Oh no, I don't think that I didn't disagree. I didn't like that you were playing devil's advocate.
I didn't like it.
But I appreciate it.
It's good for the balance of the podcast, because now I get to be like, nah. But
That's what
you
advocate
did
is.
it on purpose to get me riled
You
up.
have
That was the
to.
point.
You have to have a different perspective.
Yeah.
man.
I appreciate that.
I understand for the 3 women that watch.
Stop saying that.
I understand.
Don't disrespect
Yeah,
our women.
right, like-
Don't disrespect our women, man.
I'm saying.
Hey, Chris being disrespectful.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
being disrespectful.
Oh, y'all gonna.
Yeah, because you're the one. Hey, shout out to the women. I rock. with
Shout
y'all.
out to the
many
women and
individuals?
watch.
It's enough.
What do you mean? How many? How's he supposed to know?
You know we used to business.
It's
He
enough.
can see all the